Hey guys, it's Friday, October 8th, 2021. This is the first video I've made since September for probably a month. So I'm excited to make it. And I wanted to make it because I had a great 24 hours of eBay sales, which is either an anomaly or a change or a glimpse into the future, hopefully. But I wanted to share with you the sales that I had over the last 24 hours. And yeah, share my excitement because this is what I was hoping would happen more consistently with eBay, especially as we're already into October, heading towards, well, just the first week of October. So we're not quite close to Halloween, but we're heading towards, people starting to buy stuff for Christmas and whatnot. So getting into the holiday season, definitely into Q4 very soon, or now. It's been a while since I've made a video, so a little tongue-tied. But let me share with you everything that I sold in the last 24 hours. Check it out. So I have it all laid out here, and there's a variety of different types of media. I'll just start from the left and go to the right. But I will say that I have books, CD, audio cassettes, DVD, vinyl record. So what is that? 5 different types of media, which is awesome. Yeah, so let's start with this first book here. Is it Domine, a comedy of woman worship by James Branch Cabell. This one's pretty cool. This one sold for $39.99. This one has all of these cool illustrations. Let me actually move it over here so it doesn't fall. And it sat. Look at that. Some really cool stuff in here. Nice illustrations. This sat for months, so it definitely was not a quick seller. But $39.99. Free. I believe I had free shipping on it. So, so that one is really nice. I believe. Let's see, that one I can't remember where I picked that one up, but I did not. Yeah, I bought it. It was a bulk buy, so I didn't buy it. Spend too much on it individually. I have a lot of these older books, guys. A lot from that storage unit buy that I made. Was that last summer? Yeah, last June. Here we are in October. So and a lot of the stuff I did not get around to listing for a while. So this has not been up there for that long, not for a year, but probably over 6 months. But I do have a lot of these longer tail, vintage type of books in a variety of different genres. There's a lot of sci-fi, but there's also other types of stuff too. This one is the Shelton of Tibet, Flora Beale Shelton. And this one sold for $24.99. As you can see, I take pictures of this kind of stuff where the front board, as it's called, the front cover has come loose here from the pages. So make sure and note that stuff. Take pictures. I believe I took a picture of this as well, that it came loose. Certainly hope I did. This one is from 1923. I don't think this one has any photos, but or images, or there's some photos actually. Oh no, it does. Some old photos in there. A lot of people buy this stuff for the either illustrations, vintage illustrations, or photos. Of course, some will actually buy it to read it, but some people do buy those types of books for that purpose. And then I have an Elton John CD, Tumbleweed Connection. This one I believe sold for around $16.99. This one's been up there for a little while. This is one of the mini audio cassette tape lots that I have up for sale. This is Richard Marx. Not a hot seller in terms of selling his individual stuff, CDs or anything like that. But audio cassettes, if you come across them, I would look them up, especially if you can get a bunch of the same artist. And these are actually, except for this one, these are all singles. I sold this one for $15.99, free shipping. This was donation, guys, so I don't know where the CD, don't know where I got that. But this was a donation. A woman came by to my local sale, my monthly sale, and she donated all her old audio cassette tapes. She had a lot. She had a couple boxes worth. And I still have, I've listed all of the cassette lots on eBay, but I still have probably 40, if not more, individual cassette tapes I haven't listed yet because I'm so behind on listing on eBay that she donated to me, months ago. And I've sold probably, in terms of the lots, I don't know, half a dozen at least already, and I still have maybe more than half a dozen, but I probably have at least another half a dozen or 8 or so left. This was a great sale. This was a donation, believe it or not. This was actually the donation that I got in that last video I made about the well-balanced donation that had books, CDs, and DVDs. Sealed Bob Hope, The Ultimate Movie Collection. I haven't had too much luck with Bob Hope stuff in my local sale or in general, but if you have it, if you find something like this, it's a collection of someone famous, an actor or whatnot. I mean, in terms of DVDs, and it's their collection of all their movies or all their shows or whatever. And if it's new, especially, you're gonna want to look that up because these can go for good money. So this one sold for $42.99. That only sat for, I just listed that probably less than 2 weeks ago. This one was an awesome sale. Hell Comes to Your House vinyl record. This one I paid for. It was a, let's see, oh right, this was in a bunch of records that I bought easily in the last probably 6 months ago. Yeah, I would say before summer. This was in a bunch of records that I bought for $100 from someone that just pulled up to my sale because they saw my sign, and they had a bunch of 80s records. I can't remember if this was from the 80s. Anyway, and it's pretty rare. Took a while to sell. And by the way, I paid $100 for all those records. I've already made my money back. So this is all profit. This sold for $89.99. I believe it was plus shipping. Let's see. Yes, plus shipping. And it did sit for months, but this is the kind of thing that is not going to sell all the time. Because number one, there's not that many copies, and number two, it's not a massive following, but it does sell for high price. So $89.99 plus shipping. This was really nice sale. This, I don't know where I got it from. This teacher edition, Math Steps Level 6 book. And this one sold, I believe, let me check, just sold today for $61.99. I've had this up for sale for a while, like a long time, maybe like a year, probably more than a year. But yeah, some of these things, I don't know why it's being bought now after school's already started, but whatever. I believe I got it for free. I think so. Pretty sure it was a donation. So that was a really nice sale, $61.99. Look for these teacher edition ones. You can't sell on Amazon, but some of them can do well on eBay. I've sold quite a few. I don't know, a dozen, 15 or so of these over the years on eBay. So look out for those. This one is, these were donations from the same person, these two books, the same person that donated this Bob Hope DVD that was in that very well balanced donation. Now, I lotted these together because I found out that individually it wasn't really worth it to sell them, but The Romance of Casco Bay, which is in Maine, and the Maine Islands, I put them together because they have a similar theme. And by the way, I just listed these within the last week, and it sold for $17.99. Free shipping, so it's not a ton of money, but when you come across this stuff, I mean, I wouldn't have bought these unless they were like a quarter or 50 cents or something to resell. But if you get them as donations, or you can get them uber cheap. You can see that they have the same theme, and you can lot them together versus trying to sell them individually. Of course, if they're worth good money individually, I would do it individually, but even if they were worth, let's say, 20 bucks a piece, you can put them together and maybe move them even faster by selling them together for a little bit less than you get individually, but it's up to you how fast you want to deal with that. Okay, this was a great sale. I just listed this, I believe, yesterday or the day before, and this is another donation. This is a big donation I got of books and then old electronics. I have yet to share with you that. I don't think I've seen any of the videos that I made, but I got a big donation. It was all these old vintage electronics that I'm finally starting to list. I just listed one of them this morning. And then they had a bunch of old electricity type of stuff, I guess electronic books. These happen to be Radio Shack in the same series, Integrated Circuit Projects. So I had all 2 to 6, and then this first one was the same thing, Introduction to Integrated Circuits and IC Projects. So I put them all together, and the prices were really good if you had them lotted up. So I had it listed for 80 bucks, but I took a $60 offer. Again, these were donations, so $60, free shipping, but it's not heavy. So I don't know exactly what the profit's going to be on that for me. Probably close to $50, maybe a little less. It's probably over a pound. So medium mail. What is that? $4 to ship it. And I have a bunch more electronic guides, books, etc. that I've lotted up on eBay and listed most of them already. So that was great. Great profit off of that donation. That sat around for a while until I finally got around to it recently. And yeah, it was worth the wait. And then this one was from my most recent order of 3 mixed media Gaylords. I still have one Gaylord that I have not yet gone through. And this is the second one I went through. These are DVDs. I'll just show you. Mighty Machines, Mega Pack, Mighty Machines, Power Pack. So this is stuff about like tractors and big trucks and machinery and dumpsters and that type of stuff. So I just put them together as I found out. All right, usually like to lot this kind of stuff up. It's sold for $16.99, free shipping. Kind of stuff my son likes. So yeah, find common themes and definitely put those together in lots. All right, so one thing I do have to tell you or disclose is that I just started running a promotion on my store, and the majority of these items sold through that promotion. It's 20% off. So if I was not running that promotion, would I have got all these sales? Probably not. I highly recommend running promotions. I've been doing it for the past month or so. Every week I'll do it for like 5 days, take a couple days off. I don't know exactly why I don't have it on all the time. I was thinking that maybe if people are watching my store, it goes for a certain amount of time. It's nice to have an end date to it, and then start it up again the next week. So we'll see if this keeps up, but this type of stuff, I'm more than happy to give 20% off of items as long as I can keep moving stuff, for sure, because there's a lot of profit built into these items, especially the ones that were donated to me, and even the ones that I find in Gaylords or I get in bulk buys. A lot of these bulk buys that I've made in the last few months, let's just say 4 to 6 months, and I've already made my profit, I already made the money back I spent, so the rest of it's just profit. So I am happy to try to move this stuff quickly, even giving 20% off. So I highly recommend running those promotions, especially if eBay is kind of slow. So that's been helping. We'll see if it continues to help. Again, it's Friday morning, so this was since yesterday morning until early this morning. What do you call it? I just blanked. I was going to say something else. But yeah, so I highly recommend the promotions. It was only a 24-hour period. Yeah, it was so from a Thursday to a Friday. We'll see now over the weekend if the promotion makes a big difference. Also, just add quickly at the end, I sent out my biggest FBA shipment in a long time, 139 CDs. And I want to make a video about that, talking about that as well. And that look for another video about that, because I am trying to go much heavier into FBA. I don't have anywhere near as much as I used to have in FBA. I think I have 400, last time I checked a couple days ago, 440 live items for FBA. And some of those I'm gonna go back through there and pull some of those out. I already pulled some out last month or so, some that haven't sold, that have been there for a while. And I'm just sending a lot of fresh stuff. Yeah, so it's exciting as well, especially going into the end of the year. I'm really hoping to sell a lot on FBA and also increase my merchant fulfilled inventory as well. I have a box of merchant fulfilled CDs to list, probably, it's a lot, probably like 75 or something. But yeah, and I have way more CDs to send into FBA. I just have to go through them. But I'll talk about that in another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.